So a spring break, a heartache, I do it all over again. Do it all over
Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So for meditative session, Leo, I got the Queen of Wands. It could be that I'm in your energy, but I also was like really noticing the cat. Like that's what I really kept seeing. Maybe you're dealing with the Queen of Wands, or maybe you are the Queen of Wands. Another thing that I got, like, was really excited to do this reading. Like I kind of had a burst of energy and I heard falling into place. So maybe like everything's falling into place for you, Leo, and this has to do with the Queen of Wands, or maybe, I mean, it's something with the Queen of Wands and everything falling into place and like an excited energy. So that's what I got for the meditative session, Leo. Let's get into the cards. Okay, Leo, what I'm getting right away from this reading is that you want balance in a situation. You could have Aries in your chart because I got the number 11 with Aries. I think I also got the number 11 with... There's two signs I got 11, and you have the masculine feminine card, which is like starting the reading with 11. So I want to say, like, you want to bring balance to a situation, and I did see the Queen of Wands in the meditative session. So we have like a true pair situation. I feel like I could be talking to the masculine energy because the king is here. I could be talking to the feminine energy. Fix the energies, how it relates to you and your situation. You guys know your lives better than me. And everyone's situation is different, right? So like what I'm getting is like someone wants to create balance in a situation. And like someone has faith that balance can be created in this situation. They're like balance between the masculine and feminine. It could be like the masculine and feminine within you, like the masculine and feminine side within you, the dualities that you have within you, the dark and the light. I'm getting more of like a romantic vibe from this just because I got the true pair here with the king and queen of fire. But again, take it how it resonates. But what I'm getting like intuitively is it's like about a relationship, and like someone has faith that they can bring this relationship into balance. I feel like a very innocent energy here. Like you see how she's kind of wearing like a white dress. I feel like a very like sweet innocent energy with this faith card. I mean, maybe like it could also be a little bit naive energy, like, oh, like there's a long shot that there could be balance created here, or like someone has finally, like, I'm kind of getting like these two people are the same with the faith card and the end card, which was the 10 swords. I feel like this is you like stepping onto a new pathway, or like someone is stepping onto a new pathway, and it's like with innocence. So someone could have just went through an awakening. Someone could just have had like, yeah, I'm getting like someone just went through an awakening. Someone kind of like woke up from, like, they're like waking up to what it is that this connection was. I feel like this could be like was or is, I don't know. But because I think balance needs to be brought to the situation, I'm thinking this is obviously like a past situation. And I feel like someone wants, the same person that has faith is kind of stepping, like has stepped in, like has awakened And what have they awoken to? It's like their emotions. Like with a 9 of Cups and the emotion of intellect card, I got another 11. I just feel like this person has like woken up from like, and they know like on a cellular level where it is that they need to be. They know like intuitive, like this card to me like says it like down to like the neuron, like the cells of their body. Like that's what I get with these like bubbles and this kind of like it could be seen as like a portal, but I feel like it's like more of like the inside of this person, like the cells of this person's body. That's how I always saw this card, is like the cells of this body know like where it is that they need to be, like how it is that they need to act kind of. And I feel like this person is kind of like woken up with this like white energy and this white hair. And yeah, like the sage also has white hair, like something could be with white hair, but I'm getting like with this white dress that this person's wearing, it's like they're kind of starting a new beginning. We also have the 10, which is like an ending and a new beginning at the same time. So yeah, a lot of like, I'm like talking really fast. I feel like very like strong, like excited energy. Like this person has kind of like, there's like an awakening happening. I see like an like innocence in this, like wanting there to be balance in a situation. With the King of Fire, I'm getting like this is my ego card. And I'm seeing like maybe this person was out of balance because they were like in their ego. Like this King of Fire, this masculine energy was out of balance because they were like 100% laid in like ego. I want to say 100%. I don't know why. I feel like, you know, when you're in a carnival and you hit like you have to hit the scale and then the bell goes all the way up, right? Like I'm getting two things. Like with 100%, it's like this person was 100% in their energy. I don't know why the carnival analogy is coming up. It's like it went all the way up, like, and this healing energy has gone all the way up. It's like worked its way all the way up to this person. So congratulations to the masculine if this is them like stepping into the new like energy, this like new naive, beautiful, like innocent energy. Like I feel like I want to say pure, sweet, like wanting to balance something out. Again, I see like balancing between the masculine and the feminine. It could be the energies within the masculine, or it could just be energies like between the masculine and the feminine. And like the fact that they've awoken to who it is that they are and who it is like that they are on like a cellular level, an emotional level. Like I feel like it's just such a beautiful thing. And I feel like it's confirmed with the death and rebirth card. It's kind of like this person has gone through like an awakening. This person is like reborn. And like the person that they're reborn into is like the person, like this is the person they were, like someone who's like full of ego, someone who's only working from ego, maybe like a low vibration that they were working in. And now like I see this like white dress, like this sweet energy, this like, I just want to say sweet, pure, like the fact that they want to like fix the situation. Yeah, like this, I feel like this masculine energy really wants to create something. I'm just looking at I mean, this could be seen in another way. Like this is their wand and it's like ignited. It could be that the feminine energy like really like ignites this masculine's soul and other things. But yeah, I just feel like with this masculine energy, like this is them kind of stepping out of the portal. Like I'm getting something about like this doorway, like there's once they step out, like this is who they're stepping out. It's like the sage, and the sage is like someone who's wise, someone who's learned their lessons, someone who's able to kind of manifest whatever it is they want, and they have like the wand in their hand to do that. I mean, this could just be you, Leo, you know, like this is like you, Leo, stepping into your energy, like stepping into the sage energy. Yeah, again, you can like see that he's wearing white underneath his cloak, and I think maybe that's like a sign for you to like, I'm getting like maybe not everyone needs to see this white cloak for you, because like I feel like the sage is covering up the white for some reason. Like here the white is like exposed, but here like before he steps out into like the journey, he's kind of covering it. And I feel like that could be like a warning to somebody, like don't tell everybody your plans, basically. Because I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's just like kind of a warning. Like with the cloak covering the white, it's kind of like I feel like it's just a warning, like don't tell everybody like your plans. Like some things are better left to like not say. You don't have to like share your information with everybody. Yeah, I feel like with the sage, it's just kind of like a graduation. I want to say like a graduation for you. You've kind of went into this death rebirth process, and you've come out the sage, which is, you know, at the highest level of like intellect. I want to say someone who's kind of been through a lot of experience, and someone who still can keep like the young soul, that like they remain a young soul even though they like are wise in knowledge. So I just feel like that's what I'm seeing with the sage, and I feel like it's kind of like the divine has like blessed you with this knowledge, or blessed you with this intuition, like this new found like innocence, this purity, this like wanting to reconnect, this balance that you feel within you. It's like a gift from the divine. And I'm getting just kind of keep things to yourself for now. That would be like my one message. And yeah, Leo, so it's a beautiful reading. So let's see what the advice is for you, Leo. Leo, if you haven't, let me just say, like, if you haven't come into this like energy yet, you will. And with the death and rebirth comes like the sage energy that the divine is going to hand to you. And like it's all a process, and it's all gonna happen for you. So whatever stage of the process you're in right now, just know like it's going to, like, this is what the energy that you end up coming in the sage. And it's someone who's like very, like with the 7, I just feel like it's a, like the divine is blessing you with this rebirth process. Like it's they're blessing you with this rebirth. Okay, let's see what the advice is, Leo. I feel like, Leo, you have wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Let me just pull the feminine before I start talking. Okay, Leo, you got Sekhmet, the Red Lady. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. Okay, so let's start with wasp spirit. Sometimes life sings. The funny thing is, like, do you see like this, I don't know, this like shape behind it, this like geometric weaving? It's the same weaving that I see, and it's really hard to see, but it's in the back of the sage card, this like purple thing. It's literally the same pattern as life sings, and this is how I feel like the divine is rebirthing you as a sage. It's kind of like, it's reminding me of Austin Powers. Every time he goes into the time travel machine, he kind of like pops out into a new age, and it's like you're popping out like a fresh like a fresh new person, I would say, like this pure, like fresh, you know, like with, like I just feel like this purity with you. And I just feel like the only way that you were able to get here though was through this painful cycle. And with the 10 and the 10, it's like you've completed a cycle, and maybe the last cycle for you was painful. The cycle that you've just went through was very painful for you, but the divine is letting you know like everything happens for a reason. There was lessons that you needed to learn in that cycle so that you would never like repeat, like if that cycle is painful for you and you made a lot of mistakes, the advice is just to let you know that we need to make these mistakes sometimes, because only by making these mistakes, it's reminding me of a song that I know. It's like, only through making like these painful mistakes do we actually learn lessons sometimes. And that's just the way that life is. Like sometimes you have to go through like these painful experiences. It's just so, one, that you'll never have to go through them again, and two, like once you learn the lesson, you won't go through them again, and like it's going to lead you into a new path. Like you're gonna get zipped right away. And I feel like a really rapid movement with this, like again, I feel like it's like you're just gonna be shot out into this new cycle. Yeah, and I just feel like it's a really beautiful thing. Like stop, like don't question like why this had to happen. It had to happen for like your best, like for the best good for you. Like this is just the way that the divine works. And instead of asking why you had to go through this, like maybe you feel some sort of guilt, or like some sort of, yeah, like I feel like guilt, or like why did I have to go through this. And it's like to receive the level of consciousness that you are now at. Like you weren't at that level of consciousness before, and you had to go through the painful cycle so that you could be at this level of consciousness. And at this level of consciousness, you won't make the same mistakes that you made in the past cycle. So that's kind of the answer to your question as to like why you had to go through that cycle. Now this, I feel like Sekhmet, the red lady, I'm pure strength, I honor my anger by giving voice to it. I feel like this is for the feminine energy. I feel like if you are like going back to a feminine energy, the Queen of Wands, I feel like you might be met with like anger. And I think Sekhmet is like someone who like she's saying honor your anger by giving voice to it. So yeah, you might hear like an earful from this feminine. You might hear like a lot of anger from her. You might hear things that like hurt. But I think the message is like, if someone like didn't care, they wouldn't even put the time in to speak to you. Like if someone didn't even care about what you had to say, or if you came back into like, you know what I mean? Like if someone didn't care, they wouldn't even bother speaking to you. They just kind of be like whatever and like walk away. If someone's gonna take the time to like voice what it is that they have to say, even if it's in anger, I think that's like that's the message from Sekhmet. Like be prepared for this feminine energy to be mad, but know that what she's speaking is like her divine truth. And this can be very like healing for her to like speak to you basically in the way that she sees like fit. If it's, I mean, I don't think this is gonna be like a low vibe communication session where like you're just gonna get cursed out and like get called a bunch of names and like leave crying. No, like I think this is just gonna be someone who tells you like that they've also been hurt by you, and like the painful experience that it was. And it might be hard for you to have to hear that, but this is like, they're two truths, right? And like sometimes it's important to hear the other person's truth. And I feel like this could be like a warning to the feminine energy. Like if you are angry, if this person's coming back, like decide like in which way you want to act, because there is such a thing as like honoring your anger and giving voice to it and communicating in a way that's not like destructive or like nasty, I want to say. And there's a way of communicating that's like high vibe, even though like you could be angry. So just like watch your words and like speak in a way that's going to like benefit both of you. If this is something that you like feel aligned to, if you feel like this isn't for you, like I still think speaking your truth can like lead to some sort of healing for you, but that doesn't mean that you have to be like nasty about it. Okay, Leo, this was a beautiful reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.